Whatever you do, we do breakfast. Kellogg's.
Good morning and welcome to MMU TV. This is our breakfast show. I'm your host, Fanuel Werunga.
And I'm Vicky Nzuki. And today we have a special guest.
And my name is Nixon Omurunga.
Yeah. So today on our show we are going to discuss on the impacts of Corona to the society. Like when I'm saying about impacts, I'm talking about negative impacts and
The positive side.
sides. So our guest today, Bwana Nixon, we are privileged to have you. I know you are a specialist. You will tell us more on our topic. So before we start, viewers, you are allowed to express your views on our social media handles or
Our SMS line at 222-555.
yeah. So stay tuned as we are going to tell you more. So Vicky,
So my take on this is that, as you can remember, Corona lockdown was first started at March 15th, 2020, yeah? So that was the first day of lockdown. And most people really didn't know of the sudden lockdown. So, and as we can remember on our bus stations, they were crowded. I don't know why, but they were so crowded. But people had to cut short their journey. And as we can remember, people now are crying that they haven't seen their families for almost a year now, because still we are still under lockdown as we speak as of now. Yeah, that's my take.
so that impact has also affected.
Like I'd say yes, the negative points are more than the positive ones because we see like we have loss of jobs, we have disruption of education system, we have
and on that point, disruption of the education system. Right now, I don't understand what people are doing, students are doing, or rather, high school students, because
Just seen
I don't have
your
my
child
nephew just a week ago. They're telling me that they're going into their first term next week. So I'm seriously not sure about this education system. Yeah.
It has brought a lot of confusion. Like I'm told, a parent's just sitting in his room, then you see your child. You start wondering, is it suspension?
Exactly.
but you get to see like during this time we see like most families have got the time to bond. Most parents have got to understand why their children are like this, and as we know, each human is different. So we get to see like one kid is overly excited. There's another one who's just cool. He doesn't want to go out.
But as I can remember, most parents are saying that their children should be back at school, because as we can remember, we have done stories on these. Students are found at certain situations that are not.
So I think there's this group that has been affected mostly. People who have lost their jobs. I can feel them.
Yeah, I can remember that most companies were laying off their employees.
Then you are just from your home. You are going to the office, then you are told there is no job.
Yeah,
And at the same time, you have like 3 kids in the house who now are at home full time, and you have to look for a different source of income in order for you to feed them.
This is all Corona thing. I think the positivity rate
it's too low. Yeah, it's the negative.
Like, example, what positivity thing has it done? The most people who are enjoying are the YouTubers, content creators. Yeah.
Yeah, and also I guess you can say some companies have benefited. You can remember that masks became like a compulsory thing, and also sanitization became became compulsory. So you remember, most of us didn't even know that such things existed. But you find that most companies like took it upon themselves to start producing, and as we can see, they have become too many in Kenya right now.
Yeah.
But the problem with that is it reached a point the government started borrowing money from outside banks, and yet when the money reaches to the Kenyan account, we don't find it being used in the hospitals, in the clinics.
Yeah, I think they are using, they are taking an advantage.
Yeah, I can also support that, but remember, we are Kenyans. This is what we do.
Yeah, corruption, by the way.
But let's not talk about that today. We're not here to talk about that. But let's hope our government will, improve our services, because we truly do need them.
So we'll be taking a short break, but before we go, I'll read 2 tweets. I can see there is this lady, Marion Carrier, saying that Corona is shindwe. Vicky,
Yeah?
can you...
Yeah, mine here is during Gumbao. She's saying that she still has not recovered and still looking for a job, actually. I think she was laid out.
So we are going for a short break. Stay tuned.
Today, we are going to show you what to consider when buying a quality loaf of bread. A has a well-baked bread, and B has a quality baked bread. A well-baked bread with good quality ingredients should not break when folded along the crumb. It should be able to hold. When you apply kitu kama jam or margarine, your bread should not break. When you hold up a well-baked slice of bread, sio shimo unaona, it's compact. It has been baked with high-quality flour and baking conditions. When I pick up the good quality slice of bread, my tabletop is not filled with lots of breadcrumbs. Isitoshe, the crust is soft and thin. Na Junior ataweza kula mkate vizuri. This other one ni shida.
Yummy.
I know, ni tamu. It's no surprise. The good quality baked bread from Bowl A is festive bread. Chukua yako moja leo.
Welcome back to our show, and if you're just joining us, we've been talking about the effects of coronavirus on the nation, and right now we're just going to jump to the effects of social media on Generation Z.
Yeah, Generation Z meaning our generation.
This generation,
Yeah.
exactly.
You know, we're talking about WhatsApp, TikTok,
Instagram,
Telegram,
Twitter.
yeah,
and so on and so forth.
yeah. So with that, we are going to start with the positive impacts, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So,
During coronavirus period, it's the time most of these social media handles,
yeah,
emerged, such as TikTok, and this girl named Aziad.
yeah, I know.
I knew her through social
The
media,
TikTok thing.
yeah. And as we talk right now, she landed a job in Sound City.
Just with the dancing,
Yeah, and showing off.
it's really nice.
Yeah, I think that's one positive thing that we can talk about, because it's not only her, but most young people have emerged,
Yeah.
made it in life through this platform.
Yeah,
Yes,
the likes of Rezi Kena,
Christian Andela.
yeah, that Jamal from Takofinya.
Yeah, I do remember that guy. Yeah.
So social media has helped some few people, especially this corona period.
And as far as I have learned, social media does pay.
Yeah, it really plays.
Yeah, because as you can remember, most people getting money through their short videos.
Yes, the content creators.
Yes, and you
Yeah.
can see like most high schoolers have so much time on their hands that now people start dancing, content creation, and making some funny videos, which when they upload on the internet, they get paid, which earns them money, which sometimes makes them start some small businesses,
yeah.
which help them, and in turn later they may help their parents.
Yeah. So like it really helps the content creators and also the videographers,
YouTubers. Yeah.
It has created more jobs for the young people,
yeah, especially for our generation.
Yes.
And also on another positive side, we can say that it has, social media, it's not all about fun and all, but we can say it has also, maintained us, or rather updated us on, recent events. So you find that you don't have to sit down and watch your television to understand what's going on in our nation. So I can say that's also a positive side of social media.
Yeah,
Yes,
nowadays just open your WhatsApp, you see somebody has posted something within.
Yeah.
You don't need to buy a
Flat screen TV, a
yeah,
smart TV.
or a newspaper.
Yeah, true.
You just use your phone, go to the specific website you want and get.
And you can get the information you need right now and then. You don't have to wait for the specified time for news.
Yeah.
So I think that's also a positive effect.
Yes, and for me personally, I usually use Twitter because that's where like most of the information is, and it helps actually because now you get updated on so many things that happen in Kenya and also outside Kenya, where we can see like other countries what happens, and we get to learn more things about other countries.
True.
So as much as social media has negative impacts, there are those youths who
That have,
utilize
that have taken it and made it positive for them. So I think that's a good side of social media. And let's see, on my phone is ringing. I can see here one youth, Tanya, is saying that she's also earning from YouTube. I think she's saying that she started it early this year and she can see the benefits. Yeah, that's a good side of social media.
There is this lady again called Kanini.
Yeah?
Kanini is telling me that as much as social media helps people earn, it also depends how it helps you earn. Because there are some people who post shit on social media.
Okay, you can say that they post bad content.
Yeah. So as much as it helps the person who has posted it,
Yeah.
affect others.
Yes, because I can see also a guy named Frank saying that nowadays people earn through bad content.
That's our generation.
Yeah, exactly. But I guess we can say it's bad, but to them it's also a positive side because they're still earning.
Yeah. What matters is money.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. So we move on.
Yeah.
The negative impacts of social media. This is where now we have
The drama, the story,
everything.
everything.
This is where we get
The juice.
yeah.
Yeah, we can
So
start.
Nixon,
Yes.
Please tell us.
You can see
Enlighten.
like for more teenagers, the way we are so, we wonder why things happened, and we're so looking for things here and there. We get to see like some students get to start watching pornography content,
Yeah, true.
which at their age it's not right, because at their time now it's for reading and creating a future for themselves.
True, yeah, I can say it's true because, right now as you speak, most students, or rather children, are, youths, each owns a phone, a smartphone at that. So you get that, getting to that site, there are not those heavy restrictions. One can just bypass and, view whatever one wants to view. So I guess that's a very negative side because, as you can see right now, the pregnancy rate in Kenya only, as you can say, it's on the rise. Because I can remember there was a time, a survey was done in Machakos County, and I can remember it was about 5,000.
5,000.
Yeah, imagine, in only one county. So what if we did it on the whole nation?
And Machako is not the leading.
Yeah, it's not the
If you
lead.
go to Kisumu,
I
Homa Bay,
know. It's on the rise, and I don't know how we're gonna curb such
And at that point, we can't also blame it on the parents, because the parents, their work is to provide, and they can't monitor everything that the child does. But all we hope for the parents is to, like, when they give the phone to the children, they have to speak to them about how they use it and why they are giving them the phone. Because most phones, like at our age, is for communication.
True.
Yes, and even these things about sex, we all know, like, when you reach 18, you are termed as a grown-up. But now when you reach that age, our parents need to start talking to us. Enlighten us more on these things, so that we may not make the wrong decisions.
I do agree.
Yeah. Also, there is this impact. You find that nowadays people are using abusive languages on social media. You find like someone is abusing the president.
Yeah, exactly. And they're making weird things about the president. These important people.
Yeah, I'm told the president had to leave Twitter because of the abusive language.
Yeah, and you can also, so in that point, nowadays people are totally into depression because of what people read or see on social media.
Yeah.
Because I can remember there was this time, some time back, there was a kid. I don't know if he was 18 or what, but he was on his youth. He said that watching movies and social media and a certain book that he read online, motivated him to kill his parents.
Yeah, so there is this movie. What is it called?
I don't know, I don't remember the name.
Yeah.
But he said that he watched that movie online, and that what, drove him to do what he did. So I guess.
And with the recent rise in killings, we urge every parent to at least talk to their kid, have a bonding time where they get to have their kids open up about
and also
their
make
lives.
sure that they know what their children are doing on their phones. Because most of them, after reading this, they learn into depression, and as we can see right now, the suicide level in Kenya on youth, it's high, and most of them, we find that they wrote it on social media, and most of us ignored it. We are just, it's a joke, they can't do this, and the next morning you wake up, you find he's no more, she's no more, and it's because we are not taking things serious on social media. So I guess that's a negative thing, and people should check on that.
Yes, I'd urge, even if you have friends, it's good to check up on them, not necessarily to have something to talk about, just asking them if they're okay, or what they're doing with their lives, just to know what they're going about with.
Yeah, like there is this, Mlamo.
Yes. Yeah.
There is a time he had quitted.
He had
quitted comedy.
Oh.
Yeah, only because of the abusive words he got from social media.
Yeah,
I'm told on social media you have to have a hard heart
to survive it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that you can term that as cyberbullying, because these things, they land you in places that you never thought you could be. Depression, suicide thoughts. I think people should check on cyberbullying, and I think more restrictions or penalties for such behavior should be, increased, so people can fear such things.
Yeah, also the youth are advised to consider what they post on their social media. Because mostly you find a youth taking nudes, then someone leaves them.
Yeah.
It lands them into problems.
And it's not good to expose yourself too much to the community. Let each and every one of us have a private life where nobody knows what you're doing, but you're okay.
Yeah. Like I'm told nowadays, if you go to look for a job, they will start checking your social media.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, your
what you used to do.
portfolio on social media, let's say.
That may affect you. You may not get a job.
Yes.
So right now we're gonna take a short break. Just stay tuned. And Fanuel, read us something on tweets.
The youth now are attacking us.
Really?
Yeah.
Let me check.
Check yours. There is this gentleman here. He's called Kinyanjui. He's telling us that tufinye tuachane na hao.
Yeah, and I can also see this girl. She's saying whatever I choose to post is my own decision.
And we wouldn't say it's not your decision. It is your decision, but just choose what to post and see how the community will see you as, because people out here will see you as a bad person, and maybe you know yourself as a good person.
And hold that thought. We'll be right back. Stay tuned.
You in real life, because you may post something that is offensive to someone else, but to you it looks good. But
Sure.
when it comes times to ask for a job,
Yeah.
when they go through your social media account, they'll see this, and what will the employer think of you?
True. And also, let's move on. Also, social media has done some great things like online business. People are now are totally earning from online businesses. Like you can see, you can find actually everything on your media, on your social media handles. Moving forward, you can say that social media nowadays has made people rich. Rather, people are doing online businesses.
Online marketing thing.
Yeah, and you can see you can find anything on your on your phone right now. You don't have to move, keep going to the supermarket, order food, going to a restaurant. Nowadays people are doing
Online
deliveries.
delivery.
Yeah, so I can say it's a good thing. But as you know, there's always a but in everything.
Yeah.
People are taking advantage of our trust, because you can see right now people are stealing through online theft.
Yeah, and you can see a picture on social media, but when you order, it doesn't come exactly as it looked.
It can come something fake,
Yeah.
something that has already been used. So right now people, but you can see that people are not trusting online business, right, so much because of such
Like there
events.
is this Amazon thing.
Yeah,
People had invested there. Then
True.
suddenly the app goes off. And
yeah. So you can say it's not really a good thing to do. Let's hope our generation will change. Let's hope so.
Because they are spoiling for those who have legit businesses.
Yeah, true.
And,
Because people right now are not trusting.
yeah.
As for me right now, I just can't order anything online. I have to see it for myself before I buy it.
You see, there are some like free delivery platforms like Jumia, Glovo, Amazon. and
But
stuff.
the thing is, what you order is not what you get.
Sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah. So I guess that's what's, it's the negative side of, online business. And talking about online, there's this thing called online dating right now. People are doing. I know this app known as Tinder. People are hooking up there, but you find that there are some people who have been killed
Some people
after
are
they,
catfishing.
after they have, found somebody online, talked for some time, then they agree to meet. Then all of a sudden, you turn up dead. So I guess this thing is what people are trying to avoid, but people are still not, people don't learn. Kenyans don't learn. So I guess people they know there are, effects of online dating, but they still don't get.
But does it really make sense? You just meet someone online. You want to meet her real.
But there's this called communication. After we talk for a while, I think I'll be good to trust. So I guess that's what, the mentality.
No, but it is also advisable when you're going to meet somebody for the first time. Like you make sure where the place you're meeting, it's a public place with a lot of people, so that you may have the security that you need.
True. But online, when I want to meet somebody, I want to date, I don't need people watching or somebody on my back telling me, this guy, I want it to be,
But if you write him or her, so you have said what you order is not what you get. Like you're expecting a gentleman is expecting a lady who is much beautiful.
Yeah,
then
you
you
got
go
me there.
get disappointed.
I guess, yeah, I get you. People are using fake, profile pictures. Yeah,
The Snapchat thing.
filters and all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can understand it right now.
So
yeah.
basically, what on social media you just depends on how you use it.
True.
Yeah. Some use it negatively, some use it
Positively. Some use it to harm others.
Yeah.
Well, my phone is vibrating here too much.
What are people saying?
This guy on my phone, he's saying that achaneni tudate vile tunataka. Please. It's not that you're interfering, but you're just telling people to be careful on whatever they do. You get.
Yeah.
Yeah, dating is okay, but you know, when it's dating, it's not good to start dating a person for a month, then you break up, you go to another person, the other month you go to break up. By the time you reach the age of marriage, you'll have so many heartbreaks that you won't be able to trust somebody who actually means well for you.
Gosh, there's this lady who is saying that she's happy we decided to talk about this today
Yeah.
because we have enlightened her too much. Thank you for your viewership. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, so with that we are done for our breakfast show. Let's meet tomorrow. I've been your host, Fanuel Erunga. Our visitor here.
Nixon Omurunga, and thanks for having me.
Yeah.
And I'm also your host, Vicky Nzuki. Please do join us next time. Bye bye.
See you.